Hi everyone, it's Alex from Vacation Tracker, and I'm here today with you to go over 7 best leave management options for UK-based teams. So if you're a team that's based in the UK or you have multiple teams in different countries and one of them is in the UK, I think this video is going to be great for you. The first software we're going to start with is Vacation Tracker. Vacation Tracker is a great option for UK teams or companies that have teams in the UK. It works where the UK teams already are. So if you're using Slack, Microsoft, or Google Workspace, requests and approvals do happen right there. So you don't have to remember another login. You don't have to go out of your way in order to request or approve a leave. And a great option is that Vacation Tracker does have a mobile app, so you can easily request and approve leaves on the go. Vacation Tracker handles UK leave types and multi-location policies really easily. Whether you have full-time employees, part-timers, or any other setup, it's really easy to set up and track leave with different leave policies. And you can create as many as you want. So you can have, different like sick leave, parental leave, whatever it is, like you can create as many as you want. Another great thing about Vacation Tracker is that it offers a lot of visibility. You do have shared calendars, notifications, reports for payroll exports, and that's a great thing. And it really helps with security and compliance. It is GDPR compliant and it does have SOC 2 for privacy first organizations. So if that's something that's on top of your mind, Vacation Tracker is great for that. Talking about visibility and different leave policies, I think it's very important to mention holiday management as well. So with Vacation Tracker, you can set up as many locations as you want, and each location can have its own leave policies and holidays, which you can automatically import. So it saves you a lot of time. And I want to share a quick tip, and that is something that we have on our website. It doesn't matter where your team is, USA, Canada, Africa, Asia. In here, you can find all the countries that you need, and you can learn about the leave rules in that specific country. So UK, US, wherever it is, you can learn about that specific country. So in here, we talk about PTO, sick leave, maternity, paternity, bereavement leave, jury duty, a lot of different things. And I do recommend checking this out. And this will help you set up the leave policies in Vacation Tracker as well. So this is kind of like your, one-stop shop for all things leave tracking. One thing I want to mention is that this is a specialist leave tool. So this is not a full HRIS. So if you need onboarding, performance, payroll, like an all-in-one HR solution, in that case, you will need to find a different solution. However, if you need a specific leave management tool that does leave tracking amazing, this is the tool for you. I wanted to quickly mention the pricing. Pricing is very transparent. There are 2 plans, Core and Complete. Core lets you create up to 3 locations and 10 departments and sub-departments, and you can create custom leave policies, holidays, everything that we talked about. However, if you have some more complex needs, such as accruals, for example, then I would recommend going with the Complete plan. In here, you can create unlimited locations, departments. This is amazing if you have teams in multiple locations. You can manage accruals, you can do hourly leave tracking, you can set up multi-level approvals and a lot of different things. So it's all available on the website, and you can easily go ahead and review the pricing. Another amazing option for UK teams is Timetastic. Timetastic is very simple to use. It really is a simple leave planner that gives you the visibility that your team needs. They do have a lot of calendar integrations. They have leave calendars and wall charts, which you can use to easily plan your team's time off and your team's tasks. It does have the option to track UK public holidays. You can choose from regions, and they do show on the calendar and the wall chart. So it is really popular with UK businesses because of its simplicity and the option and the way that it can be customized for UK. It's very simple to go through. You have 2 plans, Timetastic and Timetastic Pro. Both offer unlimited users and departments. You can see who's off. You can track how many days off somebody has left, and you do have the mobile and desktop app. However, with Timetastic Pro, you do get that and a lot more, such as absence trends and insights. You get absence reports, integrations with different platforms. So all of that is included in Timetastic Pro. Another solution we're going to be talking about is Spock. So Spock is a great option for UK teams that live inside of Slack, because this is a Slack native app. So this is a great option for all of you teams out there that are using Slack on the daily. So all of requests and approvals happen directly in DMs and channels, and it really is ideal for Slack-centric teams. Approval workflows and roles for managers are supported. They have fast notifications. They have calendar integrations. They have hourly tracking, carryover, custom leave types, and they also have a common UK policy such as toil. I didn't mention that, but also Vacation Tracker has toil as well. The only thing with Spock is that this is a Slack first tool, and it is focused only on leave. So it's not a full HR suite or UK payroll system. You need to evaluate right away if this is a system that's gonna work for you, or do you think you're gonna outgrow it pretty fast. One thing about their pricing, again, very simple, very straightforward. They do have a free plan that you can get started with. After that, it's $20 per month plus $1 per user per month. And they do have a nice list that you can check out and see whether you are good with the free plan or if you need a paid plan. CharlieHR is a great option for UK teams that need something more other than leave management. This is a UK-built HR suite for small to mid-sized businesses. It can help you with time off tracking, onboarding, reviews, engagement, everything in one place. It does do well with UK leave tracking because you're able to track public holidays. You can include or exclude bank holidays per your UK policies. They do have some automatic time off workflows, and they do have a Slack integration, which is another great feature. So they do have also very transparent pricing that we're going to be checking out real soon. Very simple, without any unnecessary bells and whistles. You just select the number of team members you have and you're gonna see your price per month. And on top of that, you can add some other modules if they're needed. And below you can read more about all of them, or you can book a call and learn everything that you need to know. One thing with CharlieHR is if you need an HR system with more things than just leave tracking, this is a good option. However, do keep track of the price as well. Even though it is transparent, it can grow significantly. This is a great option for UK teams, but you do need to be careful with the pricing. It is transparent, but it does grow significantly with the more team members you add. And with certain add-ons that you add on, the price can become quite expensive. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But other than that, a great option. Breathe is another great option for UK teams. It does have holiday and absence tracking plus core HR, everything in one tool. It does help you track holidays in the UK. It has UK support and compliance resources. So they do offer training. They are GDPR compliant if that's one of the things that you are curious about. They have a lot of integrations with payroll, something that can be very useful for teams in the UK. So the only thing to note is something that customers have said, that their reporting and document management can feel a bit basic for larger companies with some complex needs. However, if you're a small team that needs simple leave tracking and simple core HR, this is going to be a really good option for you. Another thing that I wanted to mention before we go into the price is that they have created this very useful holiday entitlement calculator that you can use for free. So this is a great thing for UK teams. If you're just starting out and you want to use this on the side, this is a great tool that can help you with that. As for their pricing, again, it all depends on the number of people. And this is another thing with a lot of people in your team, the price can go up a bit. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. HiBob is another great option. It's a full HRIS with strong time off features. However, they have also added payroll features on top of this. So this really is a one-stop shop for everything your company needs. The only thing with systems like this is that they have so many modules. So they're focusing on HR, they're focusing on payroll and finance, they're focusing on leave. It means that some of the modules might not get as many attentions as others. So that's why we always recommend going with a leave management specific tool if that is something that you're going after, because their modules are very well developed compared to other bigger HR softwares that have a lot of different modules. So this is a bit more complex and it is pricier. What you can see is on their price, you need to go through the sales cycle in order to learn about their price. So it can be a bit more complicated if you're just looking for a simple leave tracking solution. And the last tool on our list for today is Absence.io, another great option. It does have a shared team calendar, and it does have a lot of leave visibility tools. It does integrate with some tools common in the UK. It does integrate with calendars, which can be really helpful, again, for that added visibility. They do have a mobile app. However, on top of leave tracking, they also have a few other modules that you can see in here. So they have a time tracker as well, a digital personnel file, and expense management system. When you go to their pricing, you can see that they charge per module. So these are the top 3 that they have, and you can see how much using one of them is, and then you have a price for 2 and 3. And then expense management does come as an add-on, and that is $450 per user per month. So it can get a bit pricier, so be careful, keep an eye out for that. So this is a very usable tool. It doesn't offer like the HRIS features, and some users did say that they were having some troubles customizing everything, that the setup can be a bit time consuming. So it's something to keep in mind of when choosing the best leave tracker for your team. I hope that I was able to help you narrow down the list of leave management software, and then you can choose one from the 7 that we went through. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or chat with us on our website, and we'll be more than happy to help. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.